Hello and welcome to Galeblade News. A figure of a Black Lives Matter protester has appeared on the empty plinth previously occupied by slave trader Edward Colston. A sculpture of protester Jen Reid appeared at the Bristol City Centre site where the statue was pulled down last month, early on Wednesday. Miss Reid has been photographed standing on the empty plinth after the Colston statue was toppled during the march. Artist Mark Quinn created a sculpture called A Surge of Power. He said he had no formal consent for the temporary public installation. Mr. Quinn said he was inspired to create the black resonance sculpture after seeing an image of Miss Reid standing on the plinth with her fist raised during Black Lives Matter protests. He then contacted Miss Reid via social media to work together on the statue, which was erected shortly before 5 o'clock. On the 7th of June, protesters used ropes to pull the Colston statue, which has been at the Bristol City Centre site since 1895, from its plinth. It was dragged to the harbour side, where it was thrown into the water at Perrow's Bridge, named in honour of enslaved man Perrow Jones, who lived and died in the city. Bristol City Council retrieved the statue, which will now be displayed in a museum, along with placards from the Black Lives Matter protest, from the water several days later. So, what do you think of this? Personally, from my point of view, I don't think this is a good idea. In the first point, it's not been okayed by the council, so chances are you might put it up before 5 o'clock, say this morning. But the issue with that is, people who are doing these things at odd times of the day are doing this with illegal purposes. They know what they're doing is wrong, and it goes against actually the council. I would rather there be nothing, because actually some of these Black Lives Matter protesters are very extreme. The manner in which they've done things is just completely out of, it's just excessive, and anyone who doesn't believe, or in their opinion, is screamed at. There was actually a case recently where a woman was killed because she responded to a protest when they say Black Lives Matter to say all lives matter. She was killed. This is what some of these extremists will do. So I don't support anything of what they do, and I will make that very, very clear. Whatever you think, leave your comments down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe.